Little one's chasing it. Nothing big enough to eat it. All right. I've noticed a little bit of a trend in these YouTube fishing videos lately, and I decided I should jump on it, take advantage of it. Mostly because we've been in a drought lately, the last year or 2 years. That all these creeks are drying up, so everybody's out there searching these dry creeks, trying to find somewhere to fish. So that's what I'm gonna do. This spot here has been dried for a long time. They're doing construction under the bridge here that kind of cut off the water flow. So I'm probably not even going to find any water at all going south here. Uh, not for a long time anyway. But also we've got the drought adding to that. It does look like there's some water up ahead. I might be able to find something up there going upstream. But I'm going to check out downstream first and see if there's anything left down here. Although it does look like there's been a flood through here recently, so there might be some water, but it doesn't mean there's going to be any fish. We did get a lot of rain last week. A lot of stuff got flooded. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any water. Since we're looking at a dried up creek that might not have any water in it, chances of finding deep water with big fish gonna be pretty slim. So I brought out the ultra light rod, and there's a little bit of water here. It's very, very shallow. I guarantee this is just rainwater. There appears to be signs of life in it though. Some small fish. I was just saying there's not going to be anything in there. A couple of bass just swam up. I mean, they're small. The bigger one was maybe 6 inches. Now the mosquitoes are coming out. Damn it. Oh, there's actually a big fish just took off over there downstream. I mean, it was so shallow, his back was kind of sticking up out of the water, but I think I need to move down there. Oh, that was a bite. 2 bites, probably both from sunfish. So, I don't know, we'll see. Damn it. Oh, I got a fish too, and it's hanging from the tree. There we go, I got it. Fish still on. Green sunfish. Which, this is really all I'm expecting to catch, although I've seen more bass than I expected out here. So, I was thinking that most of the water here would have been from all the rains last week, which I mean, that's still a possibility. But there's a good, solid population of fish in it. There's a few bass, mostly green sunfish. So that means there was definitely water here the whole time anyway. At least a small amount, or maybe they got washed down from upstream, but I don't think they did with all that construction and everything up there. Because the creek is not flowing from above that construction site. So maybe they rerouted the flow around it. Let's see if there's anything up here. I don't know if I've always just skipped past this part, or I've never, maybe it was dry when I was here, but this looks great up here. There's lily pads everywhere. Open, clean water. Doesn't look like it's terribly deep, but it's deep enough. I've only got one arm slot where I can cast though. The tree over here, the trees over here, and stuff hanging down across the top. So very limited on what I can cast. These mosquitoes are vengeful. I just like swatted one away and it got mad and came back at me. There's a big old carp right over there. Wonder if he'll eat. Much better spot right here. I can cast just about anywhere I want. There's that big old carp. He's actually going towards my bait, but I'm hanging from a tree, so hope he helps me out and pulls it off. There's a handful of big carp hanging out over here. Sometimes carp will go after artificial baits, Senkos, worms, etc. Swim baits even. Hell, I've even seen one rod, one reel catch one on a topwater frog. Seen them caught on crankbaits. So I guess if they're hungry enough, they'll act like a predator. Alright, so all this water here has to be from rainwater. I mean, there's no fish in it. Maybe a couple of little minnows, but that's it. Well, no, there's some sunfish hiding down there. But this, there's nothing flowing into it. It's cut off from the other side of the bridge here. Cuts off. So this is usually bone dry. There's just nothing here. Like, I've walked down this side of the creek for a mile without seeing any water the last time I was here. So this is definitely just rainwater that filled in over here. It's good because there's fish living in it. Don't see anything big enough to catch. Not sure what it looks like downstream there. Definitely worth checking out. This side here, the last time I was here was just a small puddle in the middle, just full of fish because they had nowhere else to go and there was nothing flowing into it and nothing flowing out. So there's definitely a lot more water in it now than there used to be. On this side it looks all stagnant and, you know, there's film across the surface, so I don't really want to cast into it too much. Maybe over there where it's a little bit cleaner. I might walk around the edges and get over there. I think I can get over there from this side. But this side it's all nice and clean and clear water. And I was kind of thinking like, oh, maybe I should catch the fish out of there and let them go on this side where the water's healthier. But no, this is going to dry up. And it's probably not going to take too long to dry up. So anything in here probably needs to be rescued and put on the other side, even though the other side looks a lot worse. Yeah, the last time I was here, all of this through here was dry, and it was like stairs, all this rock, creek bed here, solid rock. Now it's got water on all of them. Alright, now I tie it on a smaller swim bait, different color with the smallest jig I have. Let's pull a couple of panfish out. Let's see if there's anything on this side first. And there we go. Saw that one swim up and grab it. Not a bad one. See if there's another one. Right in the middle there, there's another one hanging out there that was eating, blowing up on the surface a minute ago. Can't cast this one very far, but oh, I missed him. Got one. Oh, look, there's a different one. The red breast. These are cool. I prefer these over the green sunfish all the time. Anytime. No, this is a long ear. There's another one over there. There's two already in this little clip. And I'm okay. What a snag. I got, oh, another one just darted out of nowhere and got it. Oh, that's a bass. Awesome. I was hoping to catch a bass. I mean, I was hoping to catch one bigger than this, but there we go. And his attack was pretty cool. He came all the way from over here in these pads, and I saw him just annihilate it. Pretty little fish. Glad to see that there's a population of those out here. Because this was completely dry last time I was here. Like, it was so bad I couldn't even make a video out of it. So yeah, it was like a year ago when I was here, and it was bone dry, and I wish I had some of that footage, but there was an incident that happened, and I had to hand over the footage to the police, so I don't have any of it anymore. And let's just say that there was a individual that decided to build a house in the middle of the walking path, or right on the walking path next to it, and then started yelling and cussing at and threatening everybody that tried to walk by. Like a woman with a stroller, he was yelling at and threatening her. And he threatened me, he threatened everybody else, he was yelling, cussing. There was actually 3 people in his house living there. It was made out of a tarp. And yeah, I went ahead and called the police and gave them the evidence, and they tore down his house, and I don't know what happened to him. He ran off, and I don't know if they ever even found him. I think I caught all the fish out of here. See if there's another one over here. I got 3 fish and 3 different species right here. That's pretty, oh, there's another fish. Is he staying on? He's staying on. Okay. What we got this? Oh, 4 fish, 4 species. Look at that. That's just a bluegill. That's pretty cool. I like seeing these with those green sunfish around. You don't see a whole lot of these. That's awesome. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. I've never had 4 separate species of fish like that before. Like usually there's a couple of the same species before you get a different species. Oh, there we go. There's another one. 5 fish right here. What species do you think this is? I'm betting green sunfish. Nope, it's another red ear. Maybe. That ear is a slightly different shape than the last one I caught. Or long ear, I meant. It's another long ear, but the slightly different shaped ear on him, and he got away. So that might have been some kind of hybrid. I'm not really going to count it as a different species, but that's kind of cool. And surprisingly, most of the fish have not been green sunfish. Usually that's all I catch. Little one's chasing it, nothing big enough to eat it. Hey. Huh? Edmund. You too. Ice? No, maybe there's a Chevron or something over on Austin Highway. Oh, no. So, yeah, it's getting out of hand out here. Last week, I was fishing downtown and walked by a guy that seemed normal enough. He was sleeping on a bench, fully clothed, and then a little while later, I walked back by and his clothes were gone. So, it's getting to the point where there's nowhere you can even safely take your kids anymore. I mean, I'm strapped up all the time, but just, I mean, you can't even take your kids out anymore. This city's getting ridiculous. Anyway, figured I would shoot an outro here. I'm happy to see that this creek's getting water back in it again. It was way down last time I was here. Most of the spots I fished today were bone dry, but there's a decent amount of water in it again. It's not quite flowing, like it stops right there at the bridge. It doesn't flow past that, so everything else beyond that is just like rainwater that's standing. But there's water in it again, and there's a decent population of fish, a nice variation of fish too, because like right there, I was standing there and caught 5 fish, and there were 4 different species, and the double species there wasn't even a green sunfish, so that's crazy. I did catch 2 green sunfish. I caught another one up over here though, but I don't think I've ever caught so many different species back to back like that. Usually there's a bunch of other ones mixed in. So that was nice to see. I don't think I'm going to be coming back here. At least this section of it. Maybe in a couple of years, maybe when they're done with the construction up here, I'll check it out again. But for now, considering what happened the last time I was here and what just happened a minute ago, I'm going to stay away from this area for a while. And I'm going to start trying some new fishing spots, which I've got a video I've been working on for a while that's going to interest everybody that's asking for good fishing spots. So stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe. You're going to want to see that video. I'm not sure when it's going to come out. It's taking a long time to make, but you're definitely going to want to see it. I have a feeling it's going to be one of my biggest videos ever. And just because I said that, it's going to flop and not get any views, but that's alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.